faith is a verb, right? And so, whether you're Jewish or Christian, you're going to be taking actions that practice
You have
and
to.
out and demonstrate that you believe a certain set of ideas and principles and all
Right.
that. And if you don't, right, this is what I love from Dallas Willard's book. He said, we've been spending huge amounts of energy trying to get people to behave according to a belief system that they've sort of passively absorbed, but they're not really engaged with it. And then we have the nerve to act surprised that they behave in ways contrary to it.
My faith, what I believe about who I am and what I should be, only takes real essence if it manifests in what I do.
Yes. It's like building
You get what I'm
muscle in
saying?
the gym. Yeah, it's like you can't go to the gym and ask someone else to do the exercise. Right. You have these strong convictions, and yet you're willing to allow different viewpoints to influence it. Not so that you sacrifice it and forsake it, but rather so that it becomes, it's so that you build that muscle and it becomes more adaptable and stronger and capable of dealing with a myriad of situations. This is the secret of Abraham Lincoln with his team of rivals thing that he was famous for. He learned from being on the Illinois legal circuit. He traveled with these lawyers and judges and bailiffs and all that, because in those days you didn't have a local courthouse, right? So the legal system traveled around and administered justice. And he spent early mornings studying scripture, studying the Constitution, studying the writings of the founding fathers of the United States. He went and argued in court all day long. And then after they were done with court, the lawyers and the judges and the bailiffs all went out to taverns together and had drinks and continued to discuss and debate and argue until late into the night. So when he becomes president, he nominates as his cabinet other rivals that he defeated on his pathway to becoming president of the United States. These men were not, they were argumentative and they were oppositional and they didn't want to listen, and and you just see him sitting there quietly taking in everything they're saying, because that's the hallmark of greatness, is to be able to allow a healthy resistance and a healthy challenge to that muscle so that it grows.
Right. And guess what that summarizes again in its own context, in a political context, is the idiot test, which says, I don't put absolutely all my security in my own understanding in a given point of time, because there's always something for me to at least test what I think I know. So I'm seriously moved. I have to be able to change change my position.
Yeah.
As dramatic as that could look. And it might even cost things along the way to change it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, imagine this. This is a very scary statement to make, but I have to do it to be fair. If I don't shift after being overwhelmed, then my faith has no substance. Because if my foundation has been wrecked, but I still stand on it, no one should listen to me.